Hello everyone, and welcome to our special audition stream of The Evil Within 2 here on the PC. This is the sequel to a game that I tried out many years ago and very much did not care for. The reasons why are, frankly, mostly lost to history. It's been a very, very long time since I tried it out, and it's entirely possible that if I tried The Evil Within today, I would have a different takeaway. But it was very far from what I was expecting it to be, what I was hoping it would be like, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I've heard The Evil Within 2 is a very different experience, much improved, and we might talk about what little I've heard about it. But when I saw that this game got very good reviews, I sort of put it on the shelf and said, hey, this is something that I'd like to circle back and give a shot to, and here we are. Now, there's one quick note. Hopefully the audio is somewhat well balanced. We always do try to do that ahead of time. Horror games can be particularly difficult to get correct, so if there's any audio issue, if it's too loud, too soft, look for some adjustments as we go. And fortunately, Moo is here. Hello to Moo. Moo, when we get started, because it's a horror game, I wanted to be very careful not to start playing it. So if you could give us some feedback on the audio, then we can maybe make some early adjustments and make sure that it's okay. With that quick preamble, let's jump right in. Okay. For those who want the basics of a survival horror experience, keep an eye on your resources, approach situations with caution, and don't get overconfident. Now that sounds like it's for me, but yep. We're not going to go Nightmare, and it doesn't have anything to do actually with enjoyed the difficulty of the previous game. It is possible. Sometimes games play better on hard. Because I'm coming into this a little bit trepidatious, not having had a great experience with the first one, we're going to go with survival. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to go with survival. Oh, please choose whether or not you'd like to use aim assist. Aim assist will automatically lock your targeting reticle onto enemies, significantly decreasing the difficulty of the combat. Let's go with disabled on that. And Moo is going to help us out. Oh, hold on. Home engulfed in flames, tragic fire kills child, nanny. This sounds very quiet to me.
No, this is not happening.
So Moo is saying that if there's game sound, she can barely hear it. Did you hear Sebastian speak just there, Moo? Because if not, then we'll start making some adjustments. Okay, so Moo did hear him. However, if it's quiet, let's make a quick adjustment here. Apologies for the delay here, but it's way better to get this stuff set up right up front than it is to let it ride. And oh, and you know what else? We might have to change this to narrow. We did find that out. Sorry for the live troubleshooting, but this is sometimes where it goes. Now, General, can I take out the subtitles? Are those in here somewhere? Text language? Oh, well, it's only available from the title screen, so maybe we'll just let it ride. Hello to Borlak!
Oh God, Lily!
Well, you were here right at the beginning of The Evil Within 2. We're just trying to balance the audio a little bit as we try this out. Okay, just...
Damn it!
Yeah, I was about to say, chair.
Lily, I'm here! Where are you? Oh God, is she a freak?
Okay, Sebastian, you probably know your house a little bit better than I do. Do you have an alternate method to get to where we were trying to go?
How did this happen?
Alright, A is not a sprint button. clicking the sticks. Oh, I can duck, but that's not helpful. I don't think I can stealth past the fire. Moo's voting for him to get down on the ground.
Lily. I'm here.
I think it's is it in here? I would kick this open if I thought she was in there. Oh, hold on.
Lily? Come on out. Lily, where are you? I'm here. Dad's here.
You weren't here for me, Dad.
Kidman?
Hello, Sebastian. It's been a long time.
3 years. I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers. You do. You're gonna tell me about Mobius.
I'm here because of this.
Hey, Brian.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to. Staging a death is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive, and she's with us. But she's in danger. We need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit. We need you. Lily needs you.
This is like Resident Evil 5 levels
You're
of
awake.
comprehensive
Good.
so far.
Yeah. Great. Where are we?
You're in one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
Right. So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
The Beacon Mental Hospital incident was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
Is it that guy who is talking?
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all. This machine, this miracle, will allow our species to achieve greatness. We needed to start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities. The mind of an innocent child.
You connected Lily to that machine?
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested. Thanks to her, the new STEM has been a smashing success. Until recently.
A little over a week ago, Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch, an easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Think about this, Mr. Castellanos. I am providing you an opportunity. Not only to see your daughter again, but to save her life. Something you thought you failed to do before. You can save her, or let her die. It's your choice.
Good luck, Sebastian. And please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
That's all right. I'm fine by myself.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll be out here for you. And someone else will be in there for you. Are you ready? Be careful in there, Sebastian. We're counting on you. STEM entry in 3, 2, 1.
Is this... Where am I?
You guys, I think this might be the craziest introduction to any game I've ever played, and that includes, like, Katamari Damacy. Like, oh, we've got to break down what the basic premise of this is. But, I mean, first, let's sprint.
I'm coming, Lily!
Hey, super great place you've got here with the stem.
It's hard to accept her, but she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
What the hell is this place?
Detective, we've got a call.
All units 1199. Exploit cover code 3, Beacon Mental Hospital.
Kirill was asking if I played the original. Briefly. I would submit that I did not play the first one, because I did not play very far into it, and disliked several things about it. Okay. Unusually slow frame rate for a desk.
What the...
Hello? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman? What?
Snap out of it, Sebastian. You've made it in safely. How are you feeling?
Terrible. Like the worst hangover ever.
Don't worry. It will pass once your mind has adjusted. You're in an area separate from the main system right now. That's how we're able to maintain communication with you. This construct is called your room. It's a safe zone that was formed from your own memories.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child? This place looks like my old office at Crimson City PD.
It was your subconscious that built it. You should ask yourself that question. Let's get down to business. We sent some information into your room. Do you see anything unfamiliar?
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here. Your lost team, I assume.
That's them. Let us know if you locate any of them. You're our only line of communication into STEM. They're stuck in Union and searching for Lily too.
Union?
This STEM environment was designed to look and feel like a small town called Union.
Great. So your experts need rescuing too, huh?
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm only here to find Lily.
There's more info there. You should check it out before you go.
I cannot imagine what possible motivation I would have to save these people. It's gonna, rather than get off and just me complaining a lot, like, not complaining, I mean, like, critiquing what the basic premise is here. We kidnapped your daughter, we faked her death because she was convenient to our plans of creating the Matrix and basically relaxing people into these hygiene beds so that they could live out some sort of utopian mind-melding experience in a small town called Union. And then when something went wrong, we sent in a bunch of people to re-enslave your daughter. And when that went bad, now we're coming to you to say, not only do we want you to go in so that you can help save your daughter's life and reestablish control over our vaguely incomprehensible experiment, but also save the lives of the people that we sent in there to reestablish control and enslavement over your daughter's mind. Sound good? Like
Lily drew this picture of me. It was burned up along with everything else in the house.
Let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh, we can look at the things.
Baker. Team leader. He's the guy I should try to find first.
You'd say so. Secondary skills, combat specialist, and tactical planning. I wonder if these people will be like companions that you can pick up. It doesn't feel like a game like that, but who knows?
Harrison. Combat specialist, huh? Hopefully he can take care of himself.
Hello to Blobbity and Blobbity. Thank you so much for the resubscription. 18 months, man. A year and a half. Thank you so much.
O'Neill. They must not have been expecting trouble if they sent in all these technicians.
Equipment, fabrication, and logistics. Also, like, can you imagine, like this is a have you seen, this is a missing poster, right?
Sykes. A tech, but at least he has some small arms training.
On the missing poster, they've been sure to clarify that he's a software programmer, but also proficient with small arms. Why is that relevant to your missing poster? It's not much of a complaint, I just find it a funny detail to include.
Hoffman. Psychology and surveillance. This one could be cagey.
Alright, and then we've got, like, a photo down here.
Lily, your team, and now me. We're all stuck inside STEM. I still don't understand why you can't just take them all out of their pods and wake them up.
It doesn't work that way. Without a core, we're totally locked out of the system. To forcibly remove anyone from STEM at this point would kill them and leave their consciousness trapped inside there.
Great. Mobius has got some stellar backup plans.
Stating the obvious isn't going to speed things along. You need to find Lily. Otherwise she, you, and everyone else inside is going to die.
Union, huh? Looks like Anytown, USA.
It was designed that way to keep the test subjects calm and relaxed.
Calm and relaxed. The exact opposite of Beacon.
What happened at Beacon was beyond our control.
It doesn't seem like you've got much control this time either.
Look, I don't know what you're going to encounter in there. If you need information, I'd suggest you try talking to some of the locals. You know, canvass the area. Just like you taught me back at KCPD.
You were never a real detective, Kidman.
And you're not a detective anymore. But let's try to do some detecting anyway, okay?
Now, the comments about, what's it called, Signal? Darn it, they just said it a couple times. Beacon is, I think those are references to the first game, but from what I've heard, this game is almost entirely divorced from that. In other words, it's not a game where you need to have played the original in order to enjoy this one, and although this is technically the main character from that game, the voice actor, a lot of his personal characteristics, the fact that he has a family and stuff, I've heard.
I don't ever remember owning a cat.
Also, he's got like an uncomfortable looking bow on. I've heard that, you know, this is not recognizable as being the same character, even though it, like, technically is.
Slide projector. Where did my memory dig this up? Elementary school?
A relic from a pre-phone camera era. These are found mostly in old people's attics and estate sales. They can be viewed using the slide projector in Sebastian's room. Oh, and I found 1 of 11, which I assume is 1 of 11 in this environment or in this chapter. Maybe in this zone. Because it can't be 11 in the whole game. I would be very... Uh-oh.
A mirror. Just like Beacon. Should be a way out. Why couldn't my memory just make regular doors?
Bob was saying everybody's in pods fighting in sentinels. Not so much the second thing from what I've seen so far. Although that... It could be. Uh-oh. Save terminals can be used to save your progress at any time. They can be found in safe houses and in Sebastian's room. Well, okay, let me hit this. Oh, he charges up his, walkie-talkie. Yeah. Save it up. How fun that you, that there's no option to save during Chapter 1. Like, is it true that you can never have a save game in Chapter 1? Moo said she really didn't tell you that once you went in, if you failed, you weren't coming back out, so failure equals death. That would seem to be an important piece of info that would influence my decision to help. Oh, all of this! Like, I'm sorry, because I can't remember now if I've said it or not. Threatening man, John Hamm, whatever his name is there, and the, you know, oh, we've killed your daughter. I'm gonna give you a chance to save her, though. The game's not over until he's dead, right? Like, we're all on board with that. Now, because I just saved it, I'm gonna try to do one thing here. I'm gonna exit to the title menu very briefly. I want to see if we can adjust those subtitles, because text language, voice language, HUD display. Oh, subtitles. Here we go. Okay. I probably could have done that from inside the game. And now, continue. Load your most recent file. Progressing the game will cause your... Yeah, that's fine. Also, Carol Luna... So Dr. Teflon is saying, yeah, they are. And then Carol Luna is saying, small arms proficiency and software programmer. He needs to sit close to the desk and keyboard, I guess. Well, it really would be hilarious. Because, like, this game is already so off the wall. Moo, it would not surprise me if when we encounter this person, he literally has a keyboard strapped to his back in case he needs it, and a sidearm strapped to his hip. Also, that cat's gonna have to get out of the way of the projector. There he goes. Talk to Kidman.
Kidman, you there?
Always.
You wouldn't have told me about Lily if your damn machine didn't go on the fritz. I would have spent the rest of my life mourning her and you wouldn't have cared.
I cared, but I couldn't say anything. They would have killed me.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Why would I lie about that?
To manipulate me. To get me to perform like a good little soldier. You've lied to me before. Our whole friendship was built on a lie.
Okay, I get it. And I don't blame you for feeling that way.
You'll never know how I feel until you've lost your family.
I never had a family to lose. Just two people who brought me into this world and treated me like a burden instead of a daughter.
Better to have loved and lost? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. At least you had people who cared about you.
Point taken.
Oh. No, that's all we get. So, just a couple things. It's just the whole framing of this. Look at where she's standing. She's actually standing in the direct, like, arc of the swing, which means in probably just a quarter second, Lily's going to start swinging back and hit her, unless she moves back out of the way or, like, off to one side. At which point, it looks an awful lot like she's going to whack right into Sebastian, who's not standing that much further behind her with both of those cups of coffee. And it's a small point, but... And, you know, I'm sure the answer is family friend, but who took the picture? Who was standing this close? Or were they using, like, a telephoto lens to get it, like, so close to the point where they almost took a whack in the face by the swing to get this exact shot? It's just it's an unusually, like, framed photograph to the point where you would think that maybe it was one of Sebastian's memories, except that Sebastian himself is in the frame. Oh, I want a jar of goo. It's gross and it comes from dead enemies, but if you collect it, you can use it to obtain increased abilities.
Thanks, kitty.
Oh, most cats bring you, like, dead squirrels and whatever. This one brought me a jar of goo. Okay, so there's nothing else to do in here, I assume. So we're gonna go through the mirror immediately after we save it so that we don't have to look at that photograph again. Dr. Teflon said, what? The cat never brought me anything. Yes, I want to overwrite. Okay.
Here we go again. Into the looking glass.
Sebastian enters STEM. Kidman... Oh. Chris, you SSD. Oh, whoa, frame rate. Oh, no, no.
No.
Oh, God.
Lily, what's wrong?
My doll's head is broke.
It's okay. Mom can fix it for you. She can fix anything.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right?
I've got a wonderful family. An amazingly smart and beautiful wife. Why wouldn't I be all right? Come here, Myra.
You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious. Are you sure you're not coming down with something?
Is this the right place?
That felt a lot like a pre-rendered cutscene, which makes its choice of frame rates even more baffling, but if any part of the actual game runs that way, we'll have to make some adjustments to the graphics. We sort of dialed everything up because this game is from 2017. Recording this in 2021 and have a pretty good PC to go with it, so figured it could probably handle it. But if that turns out to not be true, we will adjust as necessary. And you... Okay. I don't know why I would go through the very ominous door if I can just go around. What does this say? William Baker. Okay. And this one says... What does that say? Can I... Oh, I can zoom in a little bit, but no, that is not legible. Wubasa... Adine. My best guess. Alright, so I can't interact with the painting. It's not a Super Mario thing. But I bet I can go in here. Teflon does confirm it was a pre-rendered cutscene. Okay. I bet I'm listening for that. Okay, I get it. This is one of those games that opened up with like a brightness setting, and it seemed like we'd have to dial the brightness down to like 4 to achieve what it was telling us to do. So we met it halfway and dialed it down some.
What the hell? That's one of the search team. Baker.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's awesome. Oh, you could have asked me 100 things that I would have found in this room, but a time cube would not have been on the list. I could not take a picture there. The only option is B for back. I cannot move or anything. Wow, okay. I'm not sure I want to touch the time cube. Also, yeah, the frame rate in here is chunking up a little bit. We'll have to see if that's an ongoing thing. So, Teflon, I assume that you've played this before? Or is it just that you have the same eye for pre-rendered cutscenes that I sometimes do? Ooh, investigate. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, it slides over. Do I want to do that yet? I kind of want to look around a little bit more. I feel like the secret door is gonna bring me to the next thing. Oh, I should... Sorry. I'm gonna ruin all the photographs with my flashlight.
Sadistic. Whoever did this must have enjoyed it.
Baker, the search team leader, he was frozen in time when I found him. This must have been taken by the camera right by him, but how is this even possible? Is your specific question about the camera shot or the time cube? Because that's the part that I'm like, whoa, hold on. They usually reserve this for the high-end hotels. Alright, so we did find a file. I think we're gonna go through the... What's it called now? The secret door? Because I can't push my way through these curtains. Dr. Teflon has played it before. And also, Moo is enjoying the Super Mario reference inside an Evil Within game. Or at least the fact that I made one. But, I mean, you know, when in Princess Peach's castle... Can I... I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I can interact with. It's one of those things where you're starting to play a game for the first time, and you're like, okay, how important is it to thoroughly search every area for items or collectibles or whatever, and it takes some time to sort of make that determination.
Someone tried to block the way out. Or in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get this nice and clear. What if we have to run back out? You know something? Wait, before I go, I am gonna try to touch the time cube. Because for all I know, it's awesome. In the real world, I would never in a million years make physical contact with this, blood splatter man, but... Let's just see? No? Oh, wait. See, there is something here. Oh. Okay. Again, wasn't really thinking about walking all the way inside.
One bullet. Straight through the head.
Moose didn't grab his gun. Yeah, it's right there on his hip. Can we take things out of the cube? I'm not trying to be grim, but he's not using it anymore. Thank God all the bits stay inside the cube. Okay. I'm glad that we came back for that. Hope there wasn't anything else in there. I didn't see very much to interact with. So, Mia had asked, like, is this a playthrough that she should watch, or should she remain unspoiled so that she could watch it? As we go through, I assume that's upstairs. Oh, no. It's right over here. I'd be interested in your guys' thoughts. Would this be something that you would like to have Mia play as well?
Hello? Shit. Who was that?
Also, just a, a little bit of a thought. Some of the imagery with the, deep red carpets or the deep red curtains that are sort of draped over things, the room where the walls appear to be mostly curtains, very Twin Peaksy so far. Also, this is apparently where Manuela Roberto lives. Cannot get in there. It's blocked off. So, apparently in my head, Sprint is right stick, so if you see him doing any Dragon Age Inquisition style random ducks or jumps, that's me trying to get him to get at the lead. Okay, duckable. And... So, up or duck? I'm gonna go with duck. Or door. Well, let's go with this first. Congratulations, Truth Seeker. Thank you for taking our spiritual acuity test. We're pleased to welcome you to the next level of knowledge, with a capital K. Please report to the nearest Mu Center with this letter to ascend from probationary applicant to the position of Mu Disciple. This letter guarantees you an exalted position at the next cleansing ceremony. Handwritten on the back of the envelope, lies, all lies. I wouldn't mind being able to see that. Can I turn it over? Yes, I can. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Mu, what have you been up to? Is this why there was such a long break between streams? Mu was inventing Scientology? Although I suppose it would be like, what, like pasturetology or something.
Help! Help me! Hey! Damn it! What's going on here?
Okay. In any situation outside of a video game, how many whacks from that chair do you think it would take to get through this very thin wall of glass and wooden slats? Like, come on, Sebastian. Oh, I like it. Mu says cosmetology. Yep, that's still me pressing the wrong button. One of the very first things when we like basically turned it on to get the graphic settings up and stuff was, do you want control scheme? Oh, I like it. A, B, or C, and A was specifically designed or defined as being like the default. B was for people that were fans of the first game. It said, and C was, I don't know. I assume for left-handed people. I mean, honestly, who knows? And you could probably customize it beyond that. Yeah, this is, I mean, no spoilers, but very Twin Peaksy. Also, anytime you have, like, dangling curtains, can you walk through them? Oh, you can. Cloth physics. Nice. The cloth physics appear to be operating at a different frame rate from the rest of the game, but it's okay. Hello to Force!
What was that? Shit.
Okay, right bumper, hold, enter cover when the cover icon is displayed. The cover icon, figure 1, okay, will be displayed when you're facing a valid cover point. Left stick to move around corners. When near a corner in cover, an arrow icon will be displayed. Move in the direction indicated using left stick to round the corner without breaking cover. Okay, which probably seems like what I'm doing now. Yes, no, keep going, but keep going. Okay. So, the controls on the, like, round the corner is a little bit odd.
That?
Although maybe it shouldn't be. Yeah, so it turns out that you stop pressing the direction, and that's when you just push up on the stick. I get it now. It was a good tutorial, because now I'll probably fail to do it in any sort of, like, actual tense situation. But for now, I get it. Okay.
Just like the search team member.
So in terms of, like, horror concepts, being forever trapped in a loop of the exact moment of your death, like, this person would still be aware of the fact that they were dying at this moment in time, but they're never granted that release. It's always looping back to the seconds after they got stabbed, and they're sort of entering into shock as they see this burst of arterial spray out of their chest. Centrifugal Force says, hey, he says the woman pulled away with suck, vigor, and fervor that she cannot possibly be alive anymore. I would have been a lot more aggressive at getting through that through that door, not like, hey, on the window, hey, like, hey, you still there? Lady. Ooh. Is that a physics bug or... No, okay. Ooh, look at all the windows. Or pictures. There's so much to, like, look left and right about. You don't wanna miss anything.
Way out of here.
Look at this. Look at how the face, like, starts to come together. But it's missing the eyes. I don't like some of the design in this so far. Killian says that's one of the biggest gripes with SnowRunner. A, B, C, or D control layout, but no customization of the controller outside of it. Okay. There's something else I can take a look at. I'm also, uh-oh. I missed something. It's like a black hole in here. Remember the staircase, like the large central staircase that we were coming up? There was another floor that we didn't go to. Oh, Forrest is going to go take care of a cat fight. A photograph of another murder victim. This is a Mobius uniform, well lit and in focus. It looks like a gun was shoot him in the head. Used to shoot him in the head. Oh, I thought we were going to get into some power tool stuff. So this one, here's the thing. Yeah, okay. No, I was about to say, so maybe padlock means you can never go in there. I was about to say maybe padlock means that you can go in there later, like go find the key or whatever. Nope. So far we've got lots of you can't be here now. And blah 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 also like the distortion around the repetition space, the time loop cube there. Oh! Wait, I'm sorry, I recognize where we are now. This is the central staircase that I was just talking about, but they've made some renovations. I do see this door, and there was something that happened down there that is, you know, the thing that we're supposed to care about. But look at this, the staircase has a mannequin head now. Some corpses. Oh, are these like bundles of heads? I like it. Okay, here's the hallway where the lady went to. So, like, this is me asking, so where do I go now? Do I go into that staircase? So many heads. Wow. So, this is where the lady was, right? And it looks like there's a light down there that I would go check out. So, let's go back down to the first floor. I want to see that first. Oh. I was not paying attention to the lack of floor. Okay, well, now we know where I can't go. Forrest is saying of her rescue cat, GG, what a turd. Or is such a turd. Okay, turn off your light, Sebastian. Alright, again, I keep, like, these all just changed to eyes, but because I was looking further down the way, I didn't see it. It sort of happened at the edge of the camera. I'm very good at, like, not seeing the thing that I'm supposed to, because I'm trying to see everything. investigate. Oh, rebirth? Is that what this is called? Who's being reborn? I do like the flower petals standing in for blood. Blobbity Blah says, oh, hello to Azaric. If I were an interior designer, I would work only for evil villains. Yeah, the trouble is I'm not sure that they pay their bills on time. Oh my goodness. This is giving me a little bit of, like, decision paralysis in that I want to see everything, and there is so much to see. No, you can't push up against this door. So, that's that. I don't think that we can... Oh, we super can. But I don't see anything to interact with here. What are we thinking of the odds if these are people as opposed to statuary? I do like the music that's in there too. It's an eternal symphony of gore and arms. Okay, so I can press that button for sure. Oops. If I go down here... Okay, this is the way I came. Got it. And so is there any other way out of this? We came up and we examined the time sculpture. I doubt very much that we can go into the red elevators. Although, wait, is this an elevator or a curtain? No, that's an elevator. Okay. Feel like we know where to go. Azric will be right back. He just needs to reboot. Interesting choice for like a Saturday morning game. It's very grim. Part of me wants to turn off the tutorial messages a little bit, but I'm always worried about what I haven't tutorialized yet. Oh, more bodies. You shouldn't continuously edit your artwork. Sort of want to put it up and let it stand. Can't keep constantly editing the number of corpses in your corpse room.
Shit.
Oh, you know what? Let's try to find out if there's like a quick turn or something. Nope. No. No and no. Alright. Hopefully, if it introduces a quick turn, hopefully I'll figure out how to do that. Some of these games have that as a, like, do a spin 180.
What the hell?
Run away from that. I am almost out of stamina. Run.
Shit. Trapped in here. Or maybe not. God damn it. What the hell is that thing?
More importantly, can I achieve that level of job satisfaction? Oh, shit! That's really terrifying. Back up. Okay, go forward again. God, getting like a buzzsawed through the knees while you're in like in a closed and cramped space like this, not a fan.
Oh, I don't hear it.
All right, I need to, yeah, get more comfortable. So it's right bumper to do the cover.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Run! Okay. Don't you love it when, like, it comes out of, like, a little thing like that, and you click the run button, but it's already in run mode? Oh my god, her legs are stitched together other legs.
Alright. What the fuck is going on here?
Forrester also asked for a summary of the plot. Okay, when your health is critically low, the life gauge will turn red. While the life gauge is red, it will automatically regenerate up to a certain point. It will regenerate more quickly if you stand still, so try to find a safe place to hide and recover when in critical condition. So, what is the plot so far? So, the person that you see on screen... Okay, I didn't take... Oh, no, wait, I was going to say I didn't take any damage, but no, I got knifed in the shoulder, so... That was cutscene damage. I didn't think that it counted, but it did. So this man here is Castellanos. What's his name? Dominic? What the hell's this guy's name? Well, whatever it is, he is an ex-cop whose daughter was killed in a fire, and maybe his wife too. He doesn't seem to give a shit about his wife. We haven't talked about her at all. But his daughter got killed in a fire. And now it's some years later, and one day he was drowning his sorrows at some random bar and doing a very, very good job of not paying attention to the men in black that were right there. Like, wearing their dark sunglasses in this dismal bar is not the most obtrusive thing in the world. But suddenly there was this woman there named Kidman, and the two of them know each other, and Kidman said, "Oh, funny thing about your daughter, your underage daughter, yeah, she's not dead. And we kidnapped her, and we made her the founding member of the Matrix. So, but there is some bad news as well. I forgot to mention this. Now she's no longer responding, so we sent in some soldiers to reestablish our slavery control over her mind, and they didn't come out. So we would really appreciate it if you would..." And then she, like, stabbed him with a needle, and when he woke up, he was in the Matrix room, and a sinister man who looked like John Hamm said... I'm going to be very nice to you, Damien, or whatever your name is. I'm going to give you a chance to save your daughter from the mortal threat that we have put her in. Is that a deal? And he said, well, I'm strapped to this wheelchair, so I guess so. So they put him into a hygiene bed, and now he is in the Matrix, which turns out to be like a horror funhouse that also stabs you. And that is, honest to God, the plot so far. I guess it should be a horror unfun house, because I don't think that he's having very much fun. Oh, and there's a cat that was wearing a bow.
Now where am I?
And the cat found some goo that apparently I can use to become more powerful, but that particular mechanic has not yet been described. I got a flashlight as well. Oh, there was also a sort of a hanky-janky cutscene of him and his daughter and his wife, and oh boy, like the hallmark cardness of it. I have a beautiful wife and a wonderful child and a job that I love and a house that's not on fire. How could I ever want anything more? The handwriting in this journal is neat and precise. The final entry reads as follows. Just got the call. Now I know the reason for all the weird shit that's been happening the last few days. It's the worst possible scenario, but at least I don't have to pretend anymore. The things I've seen, they've all changed. It's too late to save them. It's time to put my training to practice. May God have mercy on their souls and mine. Like an episode, a file has been added. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, there's like a whole thing. I never pushed this button before. So we're in chapter 2, which has a map. It's a very helpful map. I'm in Square. And search for the Mobius search team. Oh, Force. Mobius is like stars from Resident Evil. They're an elite squad of dipshit fuck-ups that can't do their jobs very well and are presumably not paid very much because they don't live long enough to reach the next income tier. So if you see Mobius, that's what's up with them. Oh, and there's time cubes as well, where people are forever stuck at the exact moment of their death. And that part's pretty cool. Hello! Oh my goodness! Papalotko! Hello! Papalotko, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you've had a great summer and that work is doing well. I will not sort of like make the whole thing about you, but I am so glad to see you here, and I hope that you're doing very well. Blah, 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 saying Dominic in Matrix and the cat found power goo. Got it. And Teflon says some of the stuff is explained on the first game about the Matrix and etc. Kidman worked with him in the first game. Yeah, so I would say to Dr. Teflon, information, like, this is the sequel to a game I have not played. Part of me says, you know, hey, that's my choice, and if there's things that I don't understand, then that's going to be part of this playthrough. However, if you're around and you see something that would benefit from having additional information from the first game, I'm not going to consider that a spoiler. It's part of the same franchise. As long as it doesn't spoil something in this game or give too much away, you know, your judgment would be appreciated, but otherwise I'm open to it. Search for the Mobius search team members within STEM for a... Oh, by the way, STEM is like this world, I think. The town is called Union, but Union itself takes place inside the Matrix, which is referred to as STEM for some reason. All right, inventory. So I've got a knife, large survival knife. Perfect for sneak kills. Okay, so that's a thing. And getting to places that are chained shut. It doesn't require ammunition. We have no crossbow bolts or components or key items. Files. Okay. Yep. So here's some of the files we've picked up. Residual memories. No. Here's some tutorials and slide 1. Can I just like go through this real quick so that it doesn't say new anymore? All right. And then, yeah, we'll just get the new off of that if we can. There we go. Wait, what was statistics? Oh, okay. Still counting up the time played, so we want to keep it moving. Axes used, bottles used, Warden crossbow bolts activated. All right. We don't know what most of that means yet. Papa says that she's doing really great. How are you doing? It's been a long time. It really has. Yeah, Papa Lotko, I think that Blobbly can confirm. Oh, hold on. I've got some sort of an injector. The origin of the medication in these portable syringes is unknown, but they provide moderate health restoration. LB. Okay. Okay. So over on the right, I've got 700 green gel. No red gel, no weapon parts, and no high-grade weapon parts. So there's some sort of a crafting system at work here. Oh, and we can set up like a D-pad thing. So where do we want healing? I'm gonna go with down on the D-pad. It's probably a tutorial thing, like I should do it. I kind of want to see how far, like, part of it is like, how far can you make it without using that? Because we are already at minimum health. So there's some incentive to not heal, see how far we can make it, and then if there's a scenario where I cannot make it with this amount of health, then I still have the syringe available. What I was going to say, Poplatko, is that... Oh, that's convenient.
Where were you when I needed you?
I think Blobbly Block can attest, like, we have, at least a handful of points over the months said, like...
this is the right place.
Boy, I hope Poplatko's doing well. Like, I hope that she's doing okay.
I hope you're here.
This photo, I thought it was lost in the fire forever. I remember when we took this. Lily's breath smelled like cotton candy. Oh, Myra is her name. Myra never looked more beautiful.
What did I get myself into? Kidman?
Sebastian, where have you been? We lost you.
I don't know. But it sure as hell wasn't a quaint little town. There's something bad happening in here, Kidman. Baker is dead. There's a killer running around in here, doing things that are... It's like Beacon all over again. What the fuck did you just send me into?
I don't know. We're in the dark out here. Baker was the team leader. If he's dead... That doesn't bode well for the rest of them. Keep searching around. The more info you gather, the more I'll be able to help you.
Yeah. Sure.
Select weapon. Okay. Can I also do this? Yeah, so let's set the handgun to right. And I want to take this glowing herb. A naturally occurring plant with medicinal properties. This component can be used to craft useful items. Okay, can I also put it away with the same button? Apparently not. Yeah, and one of the things specifically was just that I have, and I've talked about this, so many, like Poplatko's holiday streams, like, especially around, like, what would be the American Thanksgiving and then Christmas and New Year's. I always really enjoyed those because she would stream on those days and do, like, artwork, and she had, like, her music running and stuff, and it was just... like just a super chill atmosphere. It was our own version of like what do they call that when there's like a fire on? Like people put on like a video feed of a fire for some reason. What is that? But that's what it was like. It was just like a super...
Sebastian. It's just a small, quiet town. Yeah. Too quiet.
A super chill, like, backdrop for, like, getting our own holiday stuff done, so...
Hello? Hey!
Remember that fondly.
She had to have heard me. Better check it out. Hello?
Skin and bones, eat. Gotta eat. Skin and bones. Gotta eat. Clean your plate. Gotta eat. Skin and bones. I said eat! There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna figure this out now. Okay. Is this like xenomorph blood, or is this the green goo? I just picked that up with my bare hands.
Kidman.
That was fast. Did you learn anything new?
Yeah, I did. I learned that it really is like Beacon in here. The people in here are turning into creatures.
Damn it. What the hell happened?
I don't know. But it means that Lily is in more danger than just being lost.
Sebastian.
Save it, Kidman. Leave it to me. I'm gonna find her.
So, early impressions, and no, we are not at the end of the stream. Early impressions, I'm enjoying this a lot more than the first game. And that is unsurprising based on the reviews for this game. Okay, I'm not going to turn that on then. Oh, like a coat rack. Okay. At some point, like, so it has been years and years since playing the first game. So I am not going to remember it accurately or be able to address in detail some of the things that made me react so poorly to it. This was a really good scene, though. Her, like, shoveling food into this guy's, like, mouth, like, beyond his ability to chew or swallow. Just suffocating him in this slurry of rotting meat. Ugh. Hope everybody enjoyed their breakfast. The number one thing for me in the first Evil Within was the letterboxing. I saw that commented on in reviews and stuff. And I thought, nah, at the time, we had a nice widescreen, a nice big widescreen television. We watched movies all the time, and, and some of them would have letterboxing on top of that. So, like, they were at a wider aspect ratio, and it never bothered me. I remember a friend being like, oh, the letterboxing on the original Michael Bay Transformers, it's too much. Like, it's cutting off so much of the screen. And like, I watched it, and believe me, of all the trouble that I had with Transformers, that was not it. And then I played The Evil Within, which had the most aggressive letterboxing I've ever seen in anything ever. And that includes like a Quentin Tarantino movie watched at home. An explosive mixture of potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal used in shells and cartridges, 12 centuries old and still just as effective. So it's another crafting component. I've got bad news about the pace of this game for everybody. As soon as you introduce crafting components that can be found sort of around the world, I will check everywhere to get as much as I possibly can. The Evil Within 2, like consider the height of the screen that you're seeing now. And you can sort of see everything in here. So that's pretty good, right? In the first Evil Within, honestly, 50 to 60% of that space was taken up by black bars at the top and bottom. And if somebody's going to go get a screenshot and say, no, oh, he's exaggerating, I'm just telling you how I remember it. I felt in playing the first Evil Within that I was viewing the entire world through a very narrow mail slot. You know those glasses that they give you so that you can look at an eclipse? That's what it felt like, where it was just like this narrow little like band of visuals with these gigantic black bars above and below it. And I felt hobbled by this. I couldn't see... I felt like I couldn't see very much of the world. I had a very poor sense of where I was relative to any sort of threat in the world. And, sorry, let me check my map, because we did find out that I have that. Yep, okay. So, here's where we started. Here's the house that we just came to, and I guess we continue on down the road. Azric says, thanks, Angel. I can't finish my blueberry waffles now. Caroluna still wants 4:3. That was the aspect ratio that they went with the Snyder cut of Justice League. And again, I was fine with that. I sort of thought that maybe that would be an issue because I've gotten so used to break crates. Okay. I hope I didn't miss opportunities to break other crates. Also, is there a reload button? Should I reload? Okay, there is. It's X, and I'm glad that I did that. Dr. Teflon says they removed it later. Teflon, does that include the console version? Because that's what I played. We do not have the original Evil Within on PC. Maybe it would be... Like I said at the start of this, like the little intro that I did, if I revisited the first Evil Within now, I may come away with a very different experience with it. I might like it a lot more, because that happens sometimes. I'm like, no, that game sucked. I really didn't like it. And then I'll revisit it with, like, fresh eyes and, like, a different perspective. Wait, what is this? Climb. Okay, something you can do, but there's no reason to do it right here. Teflon said that they removed it in the PC version for sure, and he thinks they did it on the letterboxing. Oh, the grass pop in is a thing. Okay. So it's time to figure out how stealth works, because I've got, what, 7 bullets for those 3 guys? As long as... Oh, no, 4 guys. Oh, turn off your flashlight.
O'Neill, move! Mobius members. Some of them are still alive then. Damn. But those things are everywhere. Need to get in there and squeeze that guy for info.
Sneak mode, enemies are especially drawn to sound. Crouch movement can help conceal the sounds of your footsteps. And then A, attack unaware enemies from behind with a sneak kill. Okay, I would like to do that. I'd also very much like to be around the corner here. Oh, I want to stab people, but I don't know how the stealth works yet, and I don't want to get killed. Okay, throwing bottles can make enough noise to distract enemies. Bottles can be equipped in the arsenal by pressing left bumper. After purchasing the bottle break skill, bottles can be used to break out some enemies' grab attacks. Starting a new game on casual difficulty automatically grants this skill. Oh, I think somebody's looking at me. Alright, let's set bottle to right. No, let's set bottle to up, because you're throwing it. Forrest is asking, is this the same universe as Resident Evil? No, although the first game was made by, like, one of the original Resident Evil creators, I think, which was another reason that I was really looking forward to it. Stefan says, you could toggle the letterboxing on and off. Popolotko says, as I never played these games, can you tell me if these enemies are zombies or something else? Just curious. So, we shot one Popol, and they had, like, worms inside their face. But also, like, since you're coming in, this is also a virtual world. Like, we are inside the Matrix. This is a computer-generated... It's either a computer-generated world... Okay, when an enemy starts to become aware of you, an enemy alertness icon shaped like an eye will appear at the top of the screen. When an enemy becomes fully aware of you, the eye will fully open. When an enemy is starting to become aware of you because of the noise you're making, a sound wave icon will appear. Turn off your light. I promise I'm not doing that. We should probably figure out if the enemies are also drawn to the, like, vision of your flashlight. But you would assume that they would be. Thing is, I don't know where the last checkpoint is, so I don't want to do too much experimentation here. I'll say this, Papu, they're zombie adjacent. Oh, and they drop this green goo that you can have. Sit in wheelchairs in safe houses and other locations to upgrade skills. Yeah, infested Papalotko, I think, is a good way to think of it. They seem to have something inside of them that is legally distinct from whatever it is that gets inside of you in Resident Evil 4 and 5, and presumably 6. Again, not sure if I can or should be, sprinting here. Oh, no! The goo!
Oh, fuck. All right. Hopefully that'll hold.
Wait, why did everything in the room just explode? Also, my favorite book, Onionionion. Onionion. Sure. Oh, can I knock the books around? No. Boo. I got very used to doing that in Control. Really like power punching everything in the world and just seeing it shatter. Wait, what? Where did I find that? I thought I was opening up the cabinet. I'm glad to have it. I'm just not sure where he pulled it from. Alright, I'm just gonna go on. Oh, hello to Feed 980. I'm sorry, 890. I hope that you're having a great Saturday. This is my first time with the game at all. Never even seen it. It falls into that category of once I see that the reviews are good, I want to know as little about the game as possible. I do know that this was received very well by reviewers. Hold on.
Don't come any closer!
Okay, calm down. Don't shoot. I'm not gonna hurt you. See? You can lower your gun. I'm on your side.
You're not Mobius. You might not be one of those things, but that doesn't mean you're on my side.
You're right. I don't work for Mobius, but I was sent here by them.
Have you seen what those things out there? What they can do?
Yeah, I have. Lucky for you, your partner was willing to sacrifice himself so you could escape.
He wasn't my partner. He was just a member of Union security detail. Protecting me was his job, and my job is to solve a hardware issue. Dying inside here is above my pay grade. I'm not a soldier. I'm just a technician.
I know.
Stop! Or I'll shoot! No!
A soldier would have taken the safety off. I told you, we're on the same side. Let's try this again. I'm Sebastian Castellanos.
I'm O'Neill. Liam O'Neill.
So you're not Mobius, but they sent you in here? Why?
I'm looking for I'm trying to restore the core. Just like you are.
Yeah? Good luck with that. I'm done. I'm just gonna hold out here until extraction.
They can't extract you. Not until Lily is found.
Who's Lily?
Look, everyone is stuck in here until the core is located. Can you help me out?
If you're asking me to go out there with you, you can forget about it. This is a safe house, so I'm staying safe. Got me? But I may have a lead on the core. I detected some signals nearby that resonate at the core's frequency. We were trying to track them when we got attacked. Here, listen to this. It sounds like a little girl, right?
Quiet. Was that her? The core?
I think so. But I've been picking up all sorts of weird signals on my communicator since we got here. No way to know for sure until you track it to its source.
How do I do that?
Your communicator can pick it up too. Once you're out there, check it. You'll see. You'll probably pick up other signals while you're out there. It wouldn't hurt to follow them to find out what—
No way. The core first. It's the only way we're getting out of here.
Suit yourself.
Let's pair up our communicators. That way I can tell you if I find anything.
Yeah, okay. Can't hurt, I guess.
Wow, chapter 3 already. Okay, well, let's just go in order.
So you've been stuck in here a week already?
Has it been that long? Damn. Time's a little fluid in here. This was supposed to be a simple in-and-out job. Like, home in time for dinner's simple. But this is different than anything I've ever seen before.
What do you mean?
Wonky stuff usually happens when a core goes AWOL, but what's happening is more than that. This place is falling apart at the seams. We use the stable field emitter, but it's not working like it's supposed to.
What's the stable field emitter?
If Mobius sent you in here, shouldn't you know this stuff already?
Oh, just no follow-up to that. Also, Popolotko, who isn't... So for people who don't know, Popolotko is a very talented artist and did a lot of art streams back when she was streaming more regularly. Says, I'm kind of inspired by the environments in this game. I can imagine nice matte paintings. Yeah, the world design... Another thing about the first game is that it, in my memory, was extremely monochrome. Like, extremely... like black and white, in a very pale and I just didn't appreciate the look of it very much. And again, maybe I would feel differently now. I'm more enamored of this game. I will say that it definitely does look like a game from 2017 or something, and that's fine. You know, I'm happy to revisit games that looked good for their age.
There were 5 members of your team?
There was a security force already in here to help us, but yeah. There are 5 search team members. Wait, did you just say were?
I found Baker. He's dead.
Huh. Doesn't surprise me. He locked onto a powerful signal and went to investigate. I told him we should just request extraction and report our findings, leave the dangerous work to somebody else. But he wouldn't hear of it, being team leader and all. Always had to be the brave one. You ask me, there's a thin line between brave and foolish.
Yeah. There's a thin line between prudent and cowardly, too.
Tomato, tomato. I'm not saying I'm glad he's dead. What kind of asshole do you think I am? I hope the others are okay.
I'll let you know if I find anybody else.
You'd really do that? Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
If I come across any of your other squad mates, I'll tell you that I did that. Wow, really? Man, that's awesome. You'll tell me if you find them by accident? That's great. It's just a low-level promise.
It's more dangerous out there than I expected. Any idea where I can get some weapons and supplies?
I tried to tell you about this one signal, but you didn't want to hear it.
Well, I'm all ears now.
I picked something up from 2 Mobius security team members who were talking about weapons caches. Maybe you can follow it and get some gear. Maybe they're out there, can help you out.
I'll think about it.
Come on, man. I'm all alone in here. I could use some protection.
Maybe if you hadn't let your last guard take the fall for you.
Whatever. I'll mark the signal on your communicator. Follow it or don't follow it. I don't care.
Those things are pretty tough. Takes a lot of ammo to get them off my back. Do you have anything stronger in here?
Not in here, but you could probably find some out there. This place was designed to be peaceful, but Mobius and firepower go hand in hand.
Do you know where I can find some of this firepower?
It's pretty chaotic out there. You're not gonna find a pile of heavy-duty weapons altogether. But I did see something useful next to an abandoned APC just outside. I'll mark its location for you. But be careful. There are a lot of those things hanging around it.
All right, so this is a save station, but let's go around and, like, look at other stuff before we do that. You know, that way we don't have to pick this stuff up twice. Various useful components that can be used to upgrade weapons at a workbench. Also, I'm not feeling... I don't remember this guy's name already, but I'm not feeling as judgmental towards him as, Stefanios? What the hell's this guy's name? I cannot remember it, ever. Like, oh, you let your guard take you... You let the guard take the fall for you. He just, like in this same scene, demonstrated that he does not know how to fire a gun. He does not recognize the safety is on and off. He may not know how to recognize if it's loaded or chambered properly. Like, if we're to give forgiveness to anybody, it's the basically computer technician that got brought in alongside the armed escort and doesn't know how to do anything other than maybe fix computers and follow radio signals. Workbenches can be used to craft ammunition and items with components and to upgrade weapons with weapon parts. Okay. Drinking coffee at a coffee maker will restore you to full health. Coffee makers will automatically begin brewing another pot after use, but the process will take some time to complete. So, see that? Hold on. I did not use the health thing, and we made it all the way here, and now I get to keep my health syringe, and I get to Twin Peaks myself some coffee. Yeah, no regrets there. Okay, so we got a door to go through. And a different door to go through. I think this is a good time to save it. Also, wow, Union. Holy shit. Upgrade your computer equipment. You're gonna make it like a utopian little town. Why would it have what appears to be a Packard Bell? I think it's very likely that we're gonna wind up with additional save slots. Because as soon as it comes time to upgrade things, I'm going to want to save before I do that in case I want to save scum my way out of bad decisions. Also, I want to find a wheelchair. Okay. Apparently, if I sit in one, I'll be able to upgrade.
Who is that?
Oh, here's one. Papa says she's feeling old seeing that computer. They had those in her school.
What the hell? Hey, let me out of here.
Detective Castellanos, what a pleasant surprise. Welcome back.
You again? How are you here?
I could ask you the same question. Regardless, it's nice to see a familiar face. Even if that face has seen far too much. You look tired, Detective. I can help you get back in shape. Just like before.
Boy, nothing says you can trust me quite like waking up strapped to a gurney with, strapped to a wheelchair rather, with those syringes apparently jammed into his arms. I couldn't tell if the needles were in or not. Oh, but Papalotko, you want to talk about feeling old? I mean, I had friends who owned computers like that, and I learned to repair computers like that. So, okay, so stealth, recovery, athleticism, or health. When in doubt, health is usually going to be a safe place to start, but let's take a quick look to see what else we've got. Reduce reticle sway when firing weapons. That sounds very useful. Health. Raise your pain threshold, allowing you to survive attacks that should have done more than enough damage to kill you. Oh, but that costs 8,000. So, no, we're not going to save up for that. Oh, wait. Nope. I was way off. So if I find 100 more goo, I can get 25% more health. And that seems like a pretty good trade. I just need some goo for it. Athleticism, I can do increased stamina gauge maximum. That hasn't really come up yet, so I'm not too worried about that. Recovery, recover more health when using healing items. Now that seems like a really good one to pick up, because if you're recovering more health per item, that's fewer items used to stay on your feet. So I do like the sound of that. It feels like it's going to be one of those things that's cumulative over the game, where I'm better off in the long run for taking that one early. Stealth is your footsteps produce less noise, making enemies slower to investigate. I also really like that one, because where do you get goo to do upgrades? From killing enemies. So making an enemy easier to kill enemies seems like a good idea. There's only one thing that I can afford, though. Everything else is gonna require a little bit more green gel. So I'm kind of inclined to wait and maybe get the, I kind of want the health one, though. Then again, I haven't really taken any damage. I don't know how bad it is. Let's exit here. I'm going to save this for a moment. That does mean that we're probably going to have to come back. But that's just the cost of it. You know, I don't want to spend on the one thing that I can afford, since I'm not... I always look in the wrong direction. Here's the cat with the bow. I can operate projector, but I don't think I found any new slides to look at. And do we think that there's anything in here? Is it going to show us an update on who's alive and who's dead? Oh yeah, look at Baker.
Being the tip of the knife is a dangerous job.
Alright. And is our technician friend one of these dudes? Is that Liam? I feel like it's probably Liam. Again, I was not paying attention. So Forrest had also said that she's not a fan of basically the voice acting or the animations during the conversations and stuff. It feels very cardboard. Yeah, it's got a like a Mass Effect 1 quality to the animation and stuff. Like the over two shot of the way that the conversations are framed. I'm gonna save it again. I can't think of any reason why not. Save early, save often. I don't think that I did anything new, but we did have the conversation with Nurse Strap-In, so like now we don't have to do that again. Okay, let's take a quick look to see what, if any, upgrades I want to do. Okay, crafting. So we can make some bullets, I guess. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I guess this takes 2... Yeah, 2 dusts to make how many bullets? It's not going to be the full 20, is it? Or a medical syringe if I have 3 things. So, I've only got like 5 bullets, so let's make some. So how many do I get for 2 gunpowders? Oh, is it in an individual bullet? Yeah. Ooh. Well, then again, at this stage, what am I saving the gunpowder for? Let's double the amount of bullets that I have. Okay, 10 bullets. That's a good place to start, and I'm going to save some if I want to do more. Select the field crafting icon from the arsenal menu to craft items without a workbench. Field crafting consumes more resources than crafting a workbench, and you cannot upgrade weapons via field crafting. Field crafting cannot be set to an item shortcut. All right, if it's gonna cost more. Oh, I do have 25 weapon parts. Let me see if I can do anything fun with those. Zaja, thank you so much for the host. Okay. Increased damage for all weapons in the same category. That seems like a really good thing to pick up now. Then we've got ammo capacity, which is only for the semi-automatic handgun. Oh, it's these are all only for that. Okay, increase the amount of ammunition a weapon can hold before needing to reload. That hasn't come up yet, so I'm not too worried about that. Increase the speed at which a weapon fires. That's usually one of the last things that'll upgrade, because I'm not really much of a spray and pray person. I want to try to line up the shot. Decrease the amount of time it takes to reload. Nah, firepower all the way. That's an easy one, if I can afford it. Yep, okay. So we're going to get 20% more damage, which is going to translate shit. Oh, I wasn't looking. Yeah, I can't afford this. Is there anything I can afford? Yeah, clip capacity. Look at this. For almost all of my weapon parts, I can get 1 additional bullet into the clip. No thank you. And here I can take 1/10 of a second off that for more parts than I have. And yeah. Okay, so no upgrades to do here yet. Yeah, Zaja, I hope that you've also been well. Had a nice October so far. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me to do in the room here. I'm gonna go try to find 100 goo. Okay, have I looked in here or attempted to go in here? Oh, this is out. Wait, I'm not ready to go out yet. Okay. Guess we'll figure it out. Okay, and use your communicator.
Okay. Let's see if I can find this signal he mentioned. Looks pretty far away, but it's the only lead I've got. God, I hope it's Lily.
Okay, track down the source of the girl's voice using your communicator. Now, before shit.
Keeps breaking apart like this, there won't be any Union to search. I gotta try to find that signal.
Alright, I take it back. It's less the Matrix and more Inception. Oh, you can rummage in garbage. It's my favorite pastime in video games. Combing through the trash can to find a jug of gunpowder that somebody threw out for some reason. Okay, that's a safe house. No reason to go in there. Okay, so what I was gonna say is I've got like different missions I can go on, and oh. Investigate the Mobius residence. I'm not gonna go do that right now. Track down the source of the girl's voice using your communicator. Okay. So, this is a little bit open-worldy then, yeah? Like, we get to go where we want. If I check the map... Yeah, look at this. Wow. Okay, so that's the safe house. And... Well, I did want to go get, like, 100 goo, right? So should I go down here and see if I can take on some of these guys? I could smash a bottle, maybe drag one of them... Oops. Like, lure one of them away, stab him in the back of the head with a knife, get 100 goo. I'm not liking the options against the 3 of these guys. Alright, so the axe dude is kind of into what he's doing, but he's also facing this direction. Oh, and now he's done. Oh, they left behind something that seems enticing. He doesn't always want to do the corner cover thing. Okay, this guy seems comparatively safe to shank. Oh, what the fuck? Why is there fire? Was he holding that? I didn't know that that was a thing. Okay, there's goo on the ground. I don't know if it's gonna despawn. I really want it to be 100 goo. Oh, it's 500. All right, let's go upgrade. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Oops. Run. Okay, and I'm already lost. Okay, I'm the next building over. But wait. There's somebody here hacking up a corpse or something. Maybe I can get some more goo off of them. Oh, is there something glowing over here too? Yeah, and look at all these crates. Boy, this is a good alley to find. A small block-type fuse from an electric junction box. It cannot, unfortunately, be used to repair broken fuse boxes. The component can be used to craft several useful items. What? I have no idea what that was, except some weapon parts. Okay, so I'm up to 40 weapon parts. This has been a pretty good scavenging run so far. It's not what I intend to come out for. Alright, I want to grab that. Do I have to smash open the window? Get it? Get the thing. No! Okay, hold on. I'm still working this out. A to take. Quick question. Does it show... Is there an upwards limit to how many of these things that you can... Because if, like, there's an upwards limit on gunpowder, you can only carry, like, 20 bits of gunpowder. I want to keep that limit in mind so I don't have to leave behind resources as I go. Okay, here's the... safe house. Okay, now I can go do the upgrade that I wanted. Let's do that first.
Relax, detective. How may I assist you?
I like that the hat that it puts on has these, like, long steel rods that get injected, apparently all the way into his skull. Alright, so, it was between health or recovery, and... Boy, you could go either way on this. But here's the thing. What good is the extra health recovery if your bar isn't long enough to accept it? I don't know what a recovery item is like yet, so we're gonna go with the health upgrade. Because a 25% boost seems like a good payoff for that amount. Now I've got 700 left. I don't think that's enough to do anything with it. Just double checking. Alright, the next thing that I might go with is the steady hands, because, again, steadier hands means fewer missed bullets, which means fewer bullets that you need to have crafted. Hopefully. Alright, now I did also pick up some more weapon parts. Was not paying attention to what number I needed, but let's just see. Crafting. I can get up to 20 hand bullets, but... yeah, nothing else that I can do there. And then weapon upgrade. I do not have 90 parts. No, that seems like such a silly thing to spend points on. And then ammo capacity. Nah, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Alright, let's get back out in the world. Go here. Additional sort of like early impressions here. The frame rate has some odd sort of like just valleys that it goes through from time to time. I don't know how noticeable it is on stream. That cutscene, the pre-rendered cutscene was a thing, but every once in a while it'll sort of like hiccup a little bit, or you can see it go down. So between this episode and episode 2, there might be some adjustments for what the... you know, try to figure out how to even out that experience so it's a more consistent experience, a more consistent visual. Alright, I saw this person coming up. No, that's not stealthy at all. Shit. Okay. Hit her with a knife. Go! Okay. Okay, I need to be way more careful about pressing A next to the thing, because I was trying to get, like, that, and he accidentally went up on top, because I saw the person coming. It's like, I'm just going to take a knee back here, slide around the back of the truck, and then get her from behind. Clearly, it did not go that way. Sorry, Forrest is saying Gigi is suddenly a sweet boy when he wants cuddles. Oh, never mind, he just bit me. Yeah, that's the cat way. Is this what she was carrying? This part of a man? I don't think I can break this, but no. The crates that you can break have a little bit of a lighter shade to them. The ones that are non-interactable look a little bit more as part of the grim of the environment. Puss in Boots says, this game scares me. Well, I definitely did not want to get got by that person, but so far we're not... Double tap to kick open. Why would I want to kick it open? Can I just walk inside? Yeah, I'll keep your kick open option in mind, but... Smoke powder. This dry powder emits a plume of smoke when exposed to flames. So it's... oh, no, it's bread flour. I was about to say, so it's sugar, then. Yeah, Puss in Boots, I hope that you're having a great Saturday. I legitimately like the scene earlier with the woman who was feeding the man. Because that was like... There's a Nightmare on Elm Street, movie that has a scene not dissimilar from that. Of somebody just being force-fed. It happened in, 7 as well. This doesn't look like a room I can get into. No. Can I knock down the board? Nope. Alright. Alright, can I assume I can't double kick this, but no. Oh, you know what I just noticed? You know what I just saw? The number on the walkie-talkie is actually displayed there on his hip. I was not sort of paying attention to that. I was just sort of heading in the general direction of where I thought the signal was, based on, like, every time I check it. But it does show down there, so you can keep an eye down there to see if you're getting closer or farther away. That is a nice touch. Yeah, Puss in Boots says not just the monsters, the psychological fear. For me, I have an immediate and direct reaction to the premise of the game of, we have chosen to put your daughter in danger. We are very magnanimously going to allow you an opportunity to save her life, but also we are going to continue to have her in danger at the end of that. Like, he's not going in there to rescue his daughter or get his daughter back. I'm sure that that's how he feels. But the offer from the bad guys is not a great one. It's the total lack of remorse to it at all. So... Uh-oh. I heard something, but it's not here. Do we think there's any chances that this guy gets up to his... Shit. Alright. The chances of this guy getting up to his feet just went up significantly. Yep. Shit. I'd like to say that that's going to improve when I get the anti-gun sway option. It's not. Just I want everybody to get comfortable with the number of bullets that are going to whiz by somebody's ear and go into the wall behind them. A chunk of steel pipe with some rust on the ends, not worth much as a cudgel. Besides, you've got guns. However, it can be used to craft useful items. All right. Now, here's a question. If I had shot him before he activated, would that have counted as a hit, or does it not count until he begins animating? Puss in Boots says, today went to a French restaurant with my girlfriend. Food was terrible. After that, we went to buy fried chicken. I'm sorry that the food was terrible. I have a coworker who, on multiple occasions that we've gone out, his food has been, like, when I say undercooked, I mean, like, dangerously undercooked. You know, he's been served chicken that is effectively raw, and it wasn't clear until, like, because it had sort of that crispy outer layer, but when he, like, bit into it, it was like, I don't want, now I'm concerned about getting too gross about it. Oh, I am full on whatever this is. This is bottles. Okay, 5 bottles is the max. Note to self, get more comfortable throwing bottles and distract enemies and so forth. Force says, why would you... Oh, there's a herb here as well. Why would you list something on Facebook Marketplace and then never check any messages a month after posting the listing? So that's the little shed that I came out of, right? Is there anything around to the back? That eye icon still keeps coming up, but I don't know who would see him where he is. Forrest is saying, let's just say the chicken was still walking around his table. But yeah, it's happened multiple times. And it's not like when he is ordering the food, he's like a jerk about it. He's just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna try the fried chicken here and the regular, like, French cut. Like, he's just like a regular orderer. So it's not like he's doing something that would incite bad behavior, but yeah, it's bad luck. So like I said, I'm sorry that the food was bad. All right, I see that person. Look like just regular bottles. Okay. Okay. It's nice that the stealth seems to work the way that you'd expect. Like, I crouch behind this and the enemy can't see. Stealth games with lots of stealth mechanics where it's like the enemy can just sort of see you through space and time. Those are a bit on the frustrating sense. I wonder if Moo has ever played a game like this. It'd be fun to see her play this. And the further that I've gone in this, the more I'm like, yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun to see Mia play this. Okay. Well, see, I don't want to spend bullets. If she's already shanked once in the head, can I, okay, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Okay. This one's better than your average zombie. Oh, but look how much goo she gave. That was 1,200 right there. I've only spent like 1,500, so like just that one kill is almost as much as I've spent altogether. Pouch upgraded. This nylon pouch is used to carry additional handgun bullets. So I can now carry up. Oh, it's up from 20 to 26. Got it. Now, I've boasted before about, like, this looks like I can tell the difference in crates. I honestly don't know if I can smash these. And I can. Boy, if I hit an upwards limit on how much gunpowder I can carry, we are immediately going back to craft some more bullets. I abhor leaving behind crafting materials. I want to have maximum of everything all the way around. Forrest is saying that my coworker in a past life, he did something that's now cursed for undercooked chicken for all of eternity. Oh, there's more guys here than I thought there were. How about bottle time? Because if they come this way, I'm in. Oh, and that guy has a flame bottle. Okay, if I throw this, they're both going to hear it. Let's see if it shows me who will hear it and how far it goes. Yes. Okay, we've got like a area of effect radius so we can see. So I really want to separate them. Oh, you can go into the bush. Here I was sort of like around the edges. Shit. Okay, not the stealth kill I'd hoped for. I should have reloaded. Oh. So I've got 2 bullets left. Oh, wait, she gets more of those? That doesn't seem fair. Where'd she pull that from? Get her! Okay, so I had an idea. The fall apart was the execution. Oh, learning how to play stealth-based games. Alright. I have not very much health and 0 bullets and lots of gunpowder. So I feel like this was a good sort of like exploration thing. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna make a lot more bullets with all my gunpowder and maybe see if I can refill the health as well. Oh, I didn't get this before. When acquired, a hand axe temporarily replaces the survival knife in combat. It can instantly kill some enemies, but will break after single use. Hand axes can be found around Union or taken from enemies.
Those things are piling corpses up here. But why?
I gotta say, it's nice when the pop-in is still a thing. Like, I'm just gonna have to choose to see past that. But it's nice when you're like, you're gonna go into a game for the first time and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. Like this may not be something that I'm enthusiastic about, but I'm actually having a really good time with this so far. All right, is there coffee? How long it says that it's going to take a while to brew a new cup. I recommend that they invest in a Keurig. Yep, awesome. All right, free health. Puss in Boots says, I like street snacks. The real delicious food is hidden in the street rather than in those high-end restaurants. This is a bit similar to these games. Excellent games made by large game companies do have great charm, but I prefer games made by small independent studios. Some of their ideas are sometimes really surprising, like Little Nightmares. So, Puss, if you have not seen, we actually, like, the game we just finished was Little Nightmares 2, so that whole thing is up in the Collections tab, and I can now upgrade my firepower, I think. Yes... Yes. All right. Firepower. And Mia at twitch.tv/morethanamia just earlier this year, I think, played all the way through Little Nightmares and its DLC packs. So, here's the thing. There might be a maximum number of medical syringes that I can carry, but I do not yet know if there's a maximum number of herbs. So I am not going to make a medical syringe because... I don't think I can because I have 3 of 3, but the handgun bullets for sure. So let's go in here, and I'm gonna make at least 10. Yeah. All right, so that gets me back in the game. And then the other thing is, how much goo do I have? Does it show it in here? Inventory? What did I see? And then statistics. All right, I'm gonna have to go look, because I've killed some guys. I should have some goo. Oh, there's an upstairs. Wait, I didn't go through this door before. But very much agreed, Puss in Boots. The, Little Nightmares 2... Wait, is this the way that I came into this area? Yeah, because I think I remember, like, being confused by where I picked something up here. Yes, okay, I've been in here. My bad. I forgot that it was at the bottom of a, or the top of a staircase, whatever. All right, I want to go to do an upgrade. But I enjoyed Little Nightmares 2 quite a bit. That was the next game after I completed two 60-hour playthroughs that were sort of happening concurrently, and that was, or simultaneously, I guess. We were interleaving between episodes of 13 Sentinels and Mad Max, 2 games that I enjoyed a bunch, but they turned out to be much longer journeys than I'd expected, and at the end of that I was like, oh boy,
Good to see you again.
I'm in the mood for something that's a little bit more bite-sized, and that's exactly what Little Nightmares 2 was, and I had a very good time with it. So, yeah, I've got 2700 gel, and I like treatment a lot. But I gotta say, not as much as Steady Hands. We're gonna go with Steady Hands, and I'm just letting everybody know it's not gonna help that much, but I wanna be in there and have that available. Alright, is there anything else I can upgrade? Less noise, making enemies slower to investigate. I like that a lot. That's 4,000. Oh, I need some red goo to do some of these. Increase life gauge maximum. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one that I already have. This would be the next round, and I need 3,000. I was looking at it backwards for some dumb reason. Okay, I don't care too much about the stamina gauge yet. Let's go with recovery. Again, I have not used a syringe, but I figure that the more effective each syringe is, the less stressed out I will be about using them. Poison Boots also says the Long Dark. That's like a, that's more of like a survival crafting game, isn't it? We've watched a bunch of Sarah McMaster play that, but she's like maximum tier, like perfection run in the Long Dark. Like, she is really good at that game. She's been playing the Long Dark since like an early point of early access. I do know that they just released a like the next chapter in the story. It felt like those were being delayed for a while, like they weren't coming out very quickly. But now I feel like they've got a fairly steady stream of them. I could be wrong, but I feel like, oh yeah, that reloaded. Alright, I would very much like to find the girl, like, track down the communicator source. However, it's also occurring to me that I've never tried to go inside this building. It kind of seems like a big deal since it's a church and it's right across the street.
Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me. Oh my God. Please. I know I've sinned, but not this. Please. I won't sin again. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for what I've done.
Hello?
Please forgive me.
Are you okay?
Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh God, please. Please.
This doesn't seem especially winnable. Yeah, I know one's behind me. Wait, no, there was a third. There was a third, right? Am I making that up? Oh, he's still oozing. Look at this. He's still, like, pulsing. Oh, God. Wait, what am I taking? The statue or the syringe? Oh, the herb that was obviously there.
Huh. Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
Okay, I didn't take any damage there, so I guess at best we can just put a mental note that there's a syringe here. I'll probably immediately forget that that's there. I will throw it out there. if anybody in chat feels like they want to, like, do a solid, and the next time that I'm gonna, like, oh man, I need a health syringe, remember that there's one in the church, or at least there used to be. That is welcome audience participation, because I am gonna forget that that's there, I assume. Alright, I don't think I can smash these. Oh, also, if the axe breaks after a single use, that doesn't include, like, on a box, though, right? Because that would feel anticlimactic. The problem is, now that I've been playing for longer than 15 minutes, I do not remember if we've searched some of these buildings yet. I'm pretty sure, oh, 322 Cedar Ave, so I should start paying attention to that. Secondly, I'm 90% sure that this is the place where when I walked up it said, oh, you can kick in the door, and I said, why would I want to kick in the door? Can I just go in like a normal person? So I'm pretty sure we've already been here. Puss in Boots is confirming that the Long Dark does have a plot mode, and that is... I feel like that's the mode that I'm waiting to be done before I jump into the Long Dark, but I'm not averse to trying the more sandboxy mode. I'm not sure if I should be, looking for a fight here. It's like when you can hear something like this snarling, you want to find them before they find you. But this person, it seems like they must be inside this house, because I can hear them, but I've just been all the way around. Can't go in here, no. Nope. I gotta say, the best survival crafting sort of game that I've played personally was Subnautica. I really enjoyed that one, and on a recent sale, picked up... Oh, that's where he is. Oh, that poor guy. He is stuck in his own mini time cube. I'm not sure this is worth a bullet. Oh, shit. Apparently he figured out how gravity goes. Okay. Ouch. Oh, there goes my axe. And I'm down to 2 bullets again. Holy shit. Well, we're gonna keep going. Maybe that'll be famous last words, but we just went back and rearmed and such. And yeah, I do remember about the field crafting thing, but I don't want to spend resources that I don't need to. And the fact that it's more expensive. Ooh, why is this blurry? Boy, who's ever heard of like a... I was about to say whoever has heard of an open world horror game, but isn't that what like Silent Hill sort of was? Didn't it sort of drop you into like the map of the town? And there was a lot of fogs, you couldn't see very far, but at least there were like... There was some freedom to it, I guess.
Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon?
Oh, I didn't get to hear it all. November 17th, 2014, Detective Sergeant Castellanos. Following the events of at Beacon Mental Hospital in October 2014, department policy requires that you undergo mandatory psychological evaluation. Please report to the Standards and Training Division to schedule your fitness for duty evaluation. Signed, Dwayne Wright, Police Psychological Services. And then a handwritten note. This is nothing to worry about. Just tick a few boxes and answer a few questions. Standard operating procedure. Signed, Jim.
What the hell is this doing here?
Wait, so was the radio pointing me towards that collectible? It feels like it was.
File number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Let's go through it one more time.
This is more like an interrogation than an interview.
Please. Detective.
That's me.
It is way darker in here than it was a minute ago. That doesn't make me feel good. You can no longer interact with the TV. Huh. Okay. 3 doors, all locked. I don't remember if I tried this one, though. Feel like maybe I have to smash the TV? Oh! I did not see this little hallway. This house has some... Oh, hold on. File 15, Psychiatric Assessment of Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Sebastian, that's what I have to remember. While cleared of any wrongdoing in the disappearance of Detective Oda and Junior Detective Kidman, Detective Castellanos' statements about the Beacon Mental Hospital incident have been vague and evasive. Initially reluctant to speak... Hold on, how do you... There we go. Initially reluctant to speak to a mental health specialist, Detective Castellanos eventually opened up about what happened that day. It is my expert opinion that he is suffering from paranoid delusions. The recent death of his daughter, combined with whatever happened at Beacon, seems to have fractured his grip on reality. It is my recommendation that Detective Castellanos... The bottom half of the paper has been torn off.
We had a call. Something happening at Beacon Mental Hospital. We went in. But it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Are you certain that's what you saw?
My story's not gonna change, damn it. It was like hell in there. A whole other world.
And this all took place at the hospital?
I just said it didn't. Jesus, can't you understand?
I understand that you've been under considerable stress.
That was the counseling they made me do after.
Okay, checking the doors. Oh. Okay, very impolite ghost, just leaving the water running.
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination.
It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are.
That may be. But what good is it to hang on to this version of reality? Perhaps if we disabuse you of this notion, things will go more smoothly for you.
Was he just head shrinking me, or did he know something I didn't?
Just okay, I thought that might have been like another jar of gunpowder or something. It has a similar shape. What, really? The door is ajar and I'm not allowed to go into it now? What can we see in there? It's not a foosball table. Oh, it's an autopsy table. Right, with a little, like, tracks for the fluids to run out. Let me see if I can interact with the TV now. Or is the TV in a different dimension?
You cannot keep me here.
I am not feeling confident about the 2 bullets that I have on me right now. This might have been a big mistake. Oh, a little house. How bad could it be? Go in, see if there's any bullets in here. Come straight back out.
Beacon. I can't be back.
Oh, I've really started a whole thing. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, the letterboxing! You guys, I didn't even notice! Look at the letterboxing on the screen. I was completely oblivious to that until just this second. Unless it just happened this second. I actually like that touch.
What the hell is going on? Were those just memories? What do you want?
Sebastian, are you alright? Your vitals suddenly spiked. You're about to go into cardiac arrest.
I saw a beacon. I was there again.
How could that be? This is a completely new stem.
I don't know. But I know what I saw. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. It's bad enough in here already. I don't want to have to relive the past over and over. Place is trying to mess with me. Can't get distracted. Gotta find Lily.
Alright, so far we've been picking up green goo. The red goo is a mysterious blood red liquid used to open locked skills and upgrade branches. Alright, I'm gonna have to put a lot of thought into how we do that. This crossbow bolt impales struck opponents. Harpoon bolts make no sound when fired, so they can be very useful in certain situations. They can be crafted from metal pipes. Hopefully I've unlocked the ability to do that now, like build those. Even though I don't have a crossbow, it'll be nice to have that capacity. So that seems to have been the story of 322-seater, or whatever this house is. Just make sure that there's no other, like, no other doors that come unstuck. Ah, this one did. No, this is the room that I came into. As we're going, Moo has recently been continuing her third restart playthrough of Alan Wake. This one is with the remastered edition. Yeah, already been in there. And she was sort of like describing as she went through before, like once was just like, oh, this game seems cool, let me check it out. Once was, okay, I had to take some time off, so I don't really remember what it... This is a lot of guys. And then the third was, okay, it's time for Alan Wake Remastered, so I'll just start again and play that one. So she has not, to my knowledge, finished the game at any point, but there's been a lot of great times watching her, like, revisit it. And the Remastered Edition really does look a lot sharper. The fog effects, the... it actually looked like they've used some of the... And I don't think this is true, but it actually looks a bit like they used some of the effects work from Control, with like the way the fog and the smoke moves around the enemies, the darkness sort of envelops them. It's a pretty neat upgrade to that game, I think. Why is this happening? Get him! Oh, I don't want that person to see me. Okay, this statue is just like the one in the church. I thought that maybe it was a decoration, but am I supposed to smash this with my knife? Seems kind of conspicuous here on the pit stop sign. Oh, there we go. These old-fashioned keys can be used to open lockers in Nurse Tatiana's treatment area. Well, wait, that means now I need to go back and get the one from the church. Oh, man, we are far away from that. But if I don't get it now, I'm gonna forget about it. Oh, open world games, why do you detest me so? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm staying right away from the Toxic Avenger up there. With the abnormal number of arms and the bone legs. You can stay right up there. We don't need to involve that. I did not get the goo off of this person, so I'd like to do that before leaving. I thought that statue behind the altar stood out. It just didn't occur to me that that would be what it would stand out for. Like, you're supposed to, like, smash it with the what's it called? Shit. He was outside range. Okay, but don't get popped. Ugh. So here I'm thinking that if I can draw one of them away, then I should be able to get the other one without too much difficulty. So like here, see how it should only get the one? You just keep... Oh. Oh god, I'm bad with the knife. Now he's got an axe, so if I can get him with my knife, then I get a limited time upgrade. Oh, I am out of sprint. I am so out of sprint. Am I dead? No! Oh! Now, was all of that progress lost? Like the statue and everything? How does this game handle death? Okay, it's definitely not from my save point, because this is me coming out of the place, so that's not so bad. It's not the angle at which I came out of the place. Okay, there's Skinny Minnie. And there's the statue. Okay, it's not too bad. First death. And now a million dudes. Okay. Oh, he can throw. And me with my 2 bullets. Okay, this might just be a run the hell away option, but I don't want to leave without the statue. Ouch. Get the key. Oh, I am completely out of stamina again. Ugh. Okay. Nope. Oh, no. Kira says, oh, it'll tell you. No need to wonder if you're dead or not. So, major goals. I want to get that statue, and then we're going to go back and get the previous statue. Because I otherwise, we're not at the end, but we're approaching the end of this episode, and I do not want to forget those things. Carolina, I hope that you're also having a great Saturday, by the way. I had a very, very stressful end of the week, so it's nice to have a little bit of time to worry about fictional problems, like kidnapped daughters and murder scenario virtual worlds. Wait, Carolina said, did you notice the tooltip? I did not. It flashed up very quickly. What was the gist of it? It answered a question that I had earlier. I am all ears. If it's been shown on the screen and I missed it, that's not a spoiler. That's just me being sloppy. Take. Alright. Fortunately, these guys, their distance vision isn't that good. When we get around to the back of them, we can do okay. Okay, but just don't turn around for 1 second. I do not like the sound of the guy behind me, even a little bit. Oh, right, these guys. There seems to be a quick turnaround. Okay, Kirluna, that's very useful. I'm going to try it with the right bumper at this. I bet it's down on the left stick and right bumper. That would be my prediction. Oh, come on. How fast is he? Ugh. I need increased stealth speed. Now, I suddenly assume that that is on the menu. Okay, the previous plan was okay. We're just gonna draw one of them off in that direction. Okay, but now we just get away. What, fucking seriously? Okay, he saw something, but he doesn't know. Whoa. Come on, just, okay. Now, he's a little bit faster on his feet than I am on my knees, so I'm gonna wait back here. And whether or not he goes back to the corpse or decides to continue searching, either way, we're just going to watch for our chance and get him then. Oh, yep, there it is. Caroluna. Quick turn. Down and right bumper. Bloop. It's a really fast turnaround, too. Okay. Dude, stand still for 1 second. Okay. And now you get all this other gel, too. All right, I mean, I recognize... Oh, wait. There's another safe house right here. I do not know if there's a fast travel system, but I can say that if I go in here, I'll likely get some coffee, and then I can craft some bullets, make it a lot more pleasant to go back to that church. Caroluna, thank you very much for catching that, because I'd press like down A, down X, down Y, down right bumper didn't... The hell's this? Occur to me. Shock bolt. This crossbow bolt releases electric current which arcs from enemy to enemy, stunning them and sometimes knocking them down. It can also be fired at broken fuse boxes and pools of water for special environmental effects. Shock bolts can be crafted using fuses and gunpowder. Broken fuse boxes can be powered momentarily by firing a shock bolt from the Warden crossbow into them. So I do not have the Warden crossbow. Is this going to be marked on the map? It super doesn't look like it, but the good news is it looks like it's probably the way to unlock this safe house. That's my prediction, that you get the Warden crossbow, then you come back here, and you can unlock the safe house and have an additional spot. And based on the kind of game it is, I would... Open fire hydrant. Okay. Okay, so this shadow is the water that it's spread out. So now if I had something that fired electricity, I could electrify this entire pool. Sort of lay out a trap for the enemies. I like that. Hey, Jab! Jab, I hope you're having a great Saturday so far. We are just gonna... Yeah, I think head right back down the street. It should be a quick jog. This is the way, though, yeah? Okay, yeah. Also, wait, what's this green circle? Okay. Alright. Yeah, and I can't guarantee that I've been to all these structures either. Some of them are locked down so that you can't go inside, and others I've explored, and others I might have gone by thinking that they fell into one of the first two categories. Now, by the way, I am seeing, like, the benefit. There's been on a couple of occasions that I couldn't get away from the enemies because basically I was, you know, dance boxing around them, and I ran out of stamina juice. So now I'm feeling like that might be something that I upgrade. Okay, statue. Let's make sure to get this. Then that'll be off my memory plate. Nope. Okay, now let's go do the locker keys. Wow, I wonder what percentage of people saw that statue. Maybe that's something from the first game. Or maybe there was a pop-up that I missed. But I was about to say, how many people do you suppose went in there and just like me was like, oh, look, a, you know, bit of statuary in a church. And they didn't think anything of it. And then later on maybe figured out, oh wait, the statues are important, but forgot to know to go back for it. Like, for me, it's just very lucky that those two things happen side by side. Okay, I'm gonna have some coffee for sure. So, does the front of the coffee maker turn red now? Yeah, look, so you can see how long it is until it updates, and it appears to be in real game time, which I like. All right, let's go spend some goo, and we're gonna find out what those locker keys do. Am I... There it is. All right, I will figure out my way around Sebastian's room eventually. See, I was wondering what's the value of being able to look around here if, like, you can only look at the board, but now...
You brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
It's like a Mortal Kombat Tower style loot box thing, where I bet there's... So there's two possibilities. Number one, it's genuinely completely randomized for every person, at which point it's just a blind loot box. Otherwise, there's probably a whole series of guides that are like, you know, which one is best to open at which time or whatever. I will tell it right now, I'm never going to look at that guide. Like, this is the way that the game is designed, so what I'm going to do is... I'll just pick one. You know, we could do a whole poll or whatever. Yeah, let's just pick, like the look of this one. And 10 gunpowder. And let's pick this one. Shotgun shells? Yeah, okay, I'll take those. I can't use them yet. Oh, wait, I'm full up. Okay, so there is an upwards limit on those as well as the handgun bullets, which I guess makes sense. All right. Oh, I can talk to her, too.
I don't understand. This place... it's just like Beacon. But this isn't Beacon. This is Union.
Is it? It all seems familiar to me. These walls, that chair, you. For me, it's as if nothing has changed at all.
All right. Well, let's see if there's anything more to say.
How am I ever going to get these nails right if you keep interrupting my manicure?
Hey, listen, if you want to drop your goo prices, we can max this out real quick. All right, 2,200. Like I said, I'm kind of feeling the athleticism or the stealth, because I bet... Let's look here. I want to see if one of these is faster. Move faster while crouched. I want that one very much, and the gateway drug to that is low profile 1. We're gonna go with that. Now, just spoiler alert, the next one will almost certainly be athleticism, because I actually do see the benefit of that one now. All right. Well, I'm really enjoying this game so far. No, I want to see if you could read that up there. I don't think I got very much in the way of weapon parts or whatever. Yeah, 15 weapon parts. But crafting, yeah, this is going to be a thing. I've got 37 gunpowder. 10 bullets was not enough. Let's go with... What's half of 36? 13? So yeah, let's go a little bit more than half. 32. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you want to max it out? My only concern is going out into the world and finding bullets that I cannot pick up because I haven't fired enough bullets. So I want to just make sure that I have some elasticity there. All right. There's about 30 minutes before Mia's watch party. I think I really do want to see what's on the other end of that residence. I want to see what happens when we get there. So maybe we'll try to make a beeline for that now. I've been working my way towards there, but there's been a lot of distractions along the way. I do want to make sure that we find stuff, but I want to see what this is. It's been a minute since we got a plot point. So, Jab, if you are not familiar with this, this is The Evil Within 2. It turns out to be a semi-open world horror, third-person stealth and shooter game with some light RPG mechanics in there that I would also like to see what's down this forest path as well. Oh, boy, I want to explore. Unless, was this the way that we arrived here from the... No, that was down here. I'm gonna go up here. I keep looking at this path and thinking like, oh. Shit. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, I do not want to spend my bullets on this person. Neither do I want to spend my health. The thing is, the way that the game's been structured so far... Shit. Health has been a little bit easier to come by than bullets. Boy, I am bad. You know what? Screw this. Now that I've lost all my... Oops. Okay, what did I need there? A reload? What was the big hesitation? Oh, I'm just getting worked by this random person. Awesome. That was awful. Yuck. I made every wrong decision there. I took a needless amount of health damage. I spent bullets in a way that wasn't very helpful, and all that I got for it was 200 goo, and I didn't have my gun ready. Like it was all the way around a bad situation. And for all of that, I didn't even then explore the forest path, which was my whole reason for going there. All right, so there's here's my best guess about Man of the Mist there. I bet that he's poisonous to be around. I bet that you take damage just from being within his cloak of miasma. Yeah, I'm not going up there. Screw that. Let's go around, I guess. Jav says, I'm pretty much stealth is what you use when you're out of ammo, and there should have been more ammo kind of gamer. Alright, I want to... Oh, many dudes. Okay. One thing that hasn't been fully explored yet, but that I'm starting to think, is that for the enemies, there is permadeath. Like, I'm not sure, but so far it feels like if you kill an enemy, that enemy is dead. Oh, look at this giant oil slick here. We can light this whole thing up. If you had something that you could light on fire, which I do not have. Alright, I'm gonna go around the other way. Alright, looking good. Now the resonance is, yeah, that away. probably eat a health syringe, and then I can go get the one in the church next time I go back there. God, I want that guy who's hacking up the corpse pile. I'm just not convinced that I can get to him and then back. Yeah, I probably could. I'll have to wait for the next cycle in the guy on the left there, Flamo Bottle. I gotta wait for him to be headed back again, but I'm pretty sure I can get corpse pile and then maybe car guy. Alright, just turn around. Turn around. Guy on the left. Go on. No, don't come over here. Okay, well, it's not what I intended, but it worked out in the end. Let's grab that goo. What do we need for the, yeah, let's get this guy first. I'm hoping, like, the headlights shining right on me, it's not a comfortable place to be, but car guy is really dedicated to getting into the car. It doesn't seem to be turning his head too much. And yes, please, with that axe, if I could. There we go. Oh, I don't... Somebody sees me, and I don't like it. Oh, that's it. Shit! Okay, so, oh, shit! No! I don't want to die. Run! Run! Shit! Okay, so... I clearly need to learn more about how to use medical syringes because I have them. I've never used them. It appears to be a reflex that is important in this game. Oh, no. Oh, all the way back here. Okay. I don't want to go out on a downer. So, that's it. What we're going to do now is if it involves avoiding enemies, so be it. This seems like a game that is going to be open to the idea of sort of like farming runs where you go out to get some extra juice. Yeah, and you know what will help a lot? Not going down the forest path, or at least not doing so in a way that immediately gets me at like 1/3 health for no good benefit. But hey, you know what? That's... If there was no consequence to death, if you just respawned like 15 seconds earlier and everything was fine, death wouldn't feel like it had a consequence. And believe me, I wasn't sure where it was gonna, like, come back. This was, okay. So now that I know that she's gonna come out of the bush, though, I can sort of use that to my advantage, I would think. And yes, I did just select the bottle. Okay, so she goes off in that direction. I like the fact that when you're inside the bush, it raises the camera a little bit, so you can sort of, like, from the camera perspective, peek above the leaves. It makes me curious how this section, like something like this, how would this play in the first-person mode that they talked about at the beginning of the game? Yo, Stefanios, you need like a listen mode like Joel has. Because now I don't know where she is. There she is. Oh, I have very, very, very limited vision on where she is. I'm looking for an opportunity to get up behind her. I just don't know when she's going to turn. Okay, she's turned. And snag her on the way past. Nice and quiet. Crouched. No worries. Get her. All right. Now, I feel like one of the things that the game has just taught me is don't sprint through unknown areas because it makes a lot of noise, and if there's an enemy nearby, they will immediately detect you. Yeah? I can't imagine there's anything in this. Wow, that's some neck physics. Nope. All right. I thought maybe, just maybe, prize pinata inside that guy. Just whack him in the legs a couple times, get something nice. But I feel like if you're not sprinting, then you have a much better chance of being able to respond if an enemy is going to be nearby. Do you think there's a thing in the game where doors with lights on next to them, that's an indicator that you can go here? Because it's starting to feel like it. Have I... What are the chances that I've been here? Pretty low, I'd say. Doesn't look familiar. Unless this is 322, what's its face? Okay, yep, no, definitely been here. Also... Wait, I didn't lose my chance to get the goo, did I? Wait, what? How much goo do I have? That's right, it doesn't say here. Because I've been here, but why was this stuff still here? Did I lose that when I died as well? Because that would be a choice. Lose things that you had in your inventory as of that, or did I lose it at some point and forgot? Alright. You gotta figure out a way to get up past here. And the gamer of it wants to get every single guy in the way. Like, that was one thing that, I know that the Resident Evil games use to sort of, like, hammer home that you can fight all of these zombies, but it'll always be a Pyrrhic victory. Anytime that you can avoid combat, that's going to be the smart thing to do, because every encounter that you have is going to leave you likely worse off than you used to be. Oh, God. Okay, let's speed this along. Let's, hello to a Matt of all trades.
Gotta stay quiet.
Yeah, I gotta stay quiet. Okay, well, hold on. Last time I lured this guy over accidentally, it worked out okay. More surprise brain surgery for you? Nope. No, just fucked. Oh, tell me that their eyesight is bad when you just sprint away. Okay, take a knee. Oh, can I bottle them? I'm over there. Yeah, that worked. Okay, a little bit. Look, I'm not as dead as I might have been, so I'm gonna treat this like a victory. It cost me a bottle and my pride. And at least one of those I can find later in the game. I don't think I'm gonna catch him. Oh. It is not a small amount of damage that you take from that, but it's still better, I feel like, than taking all the, Is it safe to walk in now? Then expending all the bullets to get him. Alright, that actually went not bad. I am not upset about this outcome so far. Okay, that's good. There's two guys over here. One of them appears to be facing away. One guy's busy with the car. What do you suppose he thinks is in the car? Is like the radio on? Okay, I have been spotted. Or at least I've... I am... Oh, my stamina's gone. Well, shit. This is the same thing that happened last time. So I figured out what's going on. And I need a, Yes. Take one of those. Okay, but important. So, yeah, did I not make progress again? True. But I did learn something. Where did all of my stamina go? It's the screamy guy. Also, why did it checkpoint here? Okay. That's fine. When the ghosty guy screams, like when he does that banshee wail, it saps all of your stamina. And I didn't put that together the last time that it happened. So, yeah, I would have preferred... Uh-oh. I would have preferred to have done that in a more successful way, but I still learned something from it. I feel like this section might be one of the first big gut checks of the game. Like, you know, hey, a big open field, lots of guys to kill. Do you stealth it? Do you beast through it? Bet a lot of people probably do it in fewer moves than this. And also, I guess I should feel a little bit, like, concerned. Do I still have the red goo or not? And where can I check in my inventory? Does it show anywhere? Map, missions, inventory, where you think it would be here, but I don't see either green or red goo listed here. And then files, yeah. Shit. Oh, really? Okay. Just immediately sees me. Okay, let me do that trick where I let him see me for a second. Trick. Tactic that I figured out accidentally. Hello? Yep, see me over here? Yeah. Come on over here. Alright, and now I just reposition a little bit. I would enjoy mastering the don't get burned by that guy dropping his bottle ability. Yeah, it's the smoky guy up there. So I'll tell you what, why fuck with him? Why not get Brain Rot Pile guy? He's got an axe that I get to use. And then I just leave. Like, don't mess around with these dudes at all. It's not worth it. What I want is some sort of a Molotov or something else to take out, like, Night of the Living Dead guy over there. So we're just gonna go around him. We're gonna skirt up the side here. I have a good guess on where the entrance is. I just wanted to look around to see other stuff, see if there's anything... Oh, look, a smoke person.
What the... Are these lilies?
Lily! Are you here? It's Dad.
Where did she go?
I really like the fact that we are currently inside like a film reel. That's a nice touch.
Lily. It's okay. It's me.
Damn it. All right, calm down. How do I get in there?
Not gonna lie, did not see that. Like, I saw the operate button, but didn't know what it was gonna do.
It's Lily's doll. She's been here. Lily. Oh my god, she's in trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
Search for clues behind the restaurant. Wait, restaurant? I thought it was like a gas stop. I was not paying attention on the way in. Oh yeah, it is totally a restaurant. I had locked in my head gas station. Uh-oh. Can I peek? I hear sinister sounds around. Killian was saying, really high up security room for that one. It must be weird to see through the eyes of somebody, or like live the experiences of somebody who's...
Lily. Where did you run off to?
Much taller or much shorter. The perspective would seem very odd.
Huh? What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Oh, wait. I do want to lock onto it, but I don't think we're going to have a lot of time to explore that. I was thinking that maybe we'd get the crossbow so that we could start, like, unlocking some new stuff, but since that hasn't happened... Oh, Rogue Signal is the side mission. Oops. Okay, then I'm going to go back and do that. I, for some reason, thought that this was the side mission. So, yeah, I did not mean to bypass... an optional mission. I'm for sure going to go back to do that. All right, let's head back there now then. I didn't like the sound of that, or the look of that. Okay, that's, okay, but fewer of the wrong buttons. I haven't even gotten a good look at this yet. I'm just, okay, they're in search mode, and I'm going to hide mode. Just gonna get that stamina bar all the way back up. We'll figure out how to kill those guys at a later time. There's sort of a... Oh, wait, what can I do with this? Wait, I don't know where I'm going with it. I can try to get up on the roof, or the roof of this, maybe. Let's try to look at both. No? Okay. Okay, I can't pull it back further than this. I can't jump on top of it. I thought that maybe I could use it to boost myself up. So let me pull it back all the way as far the other way that we can go. We'll see what's up. Oh, there's a hole in the fence. Got it. There's gonna be like a clamber spot. Okay, so... yeah, let's head back here. Because we are about 8 minutes from the most recent watch party over at twitch.tv/morethanamia's Discord channel. So that'll be something that I want to make sure that we have a chance to do. Also, we've been playing for... it's a good 3-hour premiere. This was the sort of game where, like, the conversation up front had been... hey, if this doesn't work out, we'll aim at, you know, an hour, 90 minutes, and, you know, at least have checked it out. At least be able to say, like, hey, we looked at it. I have to say, I am enjoying it. I've played some horror games before, certainly played a lot of open world games before. I personally have not played an open world horror game, which is what this feels like. I like the idea that it's got side missions. I like the RPG mechanics. It's the sort of thing where I'm gonna say up front that I am... oh, we've got another thing in here as well. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go down there yet. Yeah, there was this whole street that I didn't do because for some reason I thought that this was the main quest, not the side quest. What else was I gonna say? Oh, this is gonna be the sort of game where I'm gonna say now that you know, if I feel the need to do some grinding because I'm under-leveled or not able to progress in a timely way, that I might jump in and do that between streams. If it ever happens, I will cite it. I'll make a point that it has happened and let everybody know. At the moment, though, I don't think that I will, because I don't feel like it's the sort of game that is going to demand that. It's just sort of one thing that would be nice if it is necessary. All right. Yeah, picked up enough to do like any upgrades, so we'll just save it here and then go find somebody fun to raid. And I suspect that that person that will be fun to raid is Samalander. I look forward to opportunities to raid him, and I believe that he's playing some farming sim today, and I look forward to that, and then we'll be able to hang out with him in Mia's Discord a little bit after that. On our way out, I want to thank everybody for joining. Blobbity Blog gave the 18-month resub. Papalotko stopped by, and it was really fun to see her. Thank you, Jab and Cara Luna, Puss in Boots. Hello to folks like Ahmad of All Trades, and there was somebody else who... oh, Dr. Teflon has played it, so he knows something about this game. Zaja hosted. I'm just sort of scrolling back. Feed 890 was here, and I hope that he or she, Feed, is having a great Saturday as well. Just scroll back, because I'm not going to remember everybody. We got Blobbity Blah. Azaric has been here as well. Moo was here. I always feel like I really love it when Moo is in chat and chatting. I don't often have a chance to, like, read through and address it because, like, I want to make sure that the game is also going, but I do see all of it, and then I don't get a chance to respond in the way that I would want. So, anyway, thank all of you guys so much for this premiere stream of The Evil Within 2. at the moment, I'd say that I'm enjoying it well enough to say that this is most likely going to be a full playthrough, but we'll see. You know, one of the things here is that if I'm not going to finish a playthrough, I do want to let people know, like, hey, that's going to be the last episode. But the expectation on the games that we play is it's going to be all the way through unless otherwise specified, and yeah, this one made a very positive first impression. With that, let's go find somebody fun to raid. Again, it will most likely be Sam Melander, and we'll see you guys again as early as tomorrow morning. We'll see what the timing is like and what's available. But until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.